Hey everybody, welcome back to BigRedEDC. Welcome to this month's SMKW affiliation knife. I will be perfectly honest, I was hoping to have something a little bit more substantial for you this month, but guys, stay with me. We're going to be having some really nice knives come here in the probably next month, hopefully, and that's all thanks to you guys for using the affiliate links and so on. You guys know how we do it here. You guys use those affiliate links. I turn that right around to put back into a knife to give away on the channel, which is exactly what we're going to do with this one. This is the Kizer Vanguard Slicer. Now, this one kind of caught my attention. Pretty sure it's been out a while. To be perfectly honest with you, this is one I just kind of missed. I mean, you know, so many knives, so little time, and really hadn't seen or heard much about the slicer. But when I came across it, I was like, you know what? This looks like one I want to check out. And I am pretty glad I did, because when I first saw it, my immediate thought was, dude, that looks like that thing could like rip through some cardboard. And it does. It freaking just, yeah, buddy. I had some fun with this one. But anyway, let's check out the slicer. Of course, it's the Vanguard line, so you're going to have G10 handles. You can obviously see that this one is a lockback knife, which is pretty cool. Bowler N690 on the blade steel. As you can see there, the slicer, it is a Michael Galovic. I hope that's how you pronounce his last name. If it's not, I'm sorry. It is a collaboration with Kizer and Michael there. Nice deep carry clip. Like that a lot. Recessed screws. It is reversible. Yes, indeed. You do have a lanyard hole. Hopefully, we're making everybody happy with this one. Very good. Love to see that. Haven't had a lockback on the channel in a while, you know? And I was like, you know, I just really, really want to take a look at this knife. So that's what we're doing. Got a bit of contouring going on those scales, which is nice. Not super, not a lot, but a little bit. Everything is chamfered off very nicely. Kizer's Vanguard line, I think, was really one of the first, you know, how do you want to say this? Sublines, if you will. You know, obviously you have Kizer, that you have Wee and Civivi, so on and so forth. Kizer and Kizer Vanguard, back when they used to use VG10, that was how, through Kizer Vanguard line, that's how I become to love VG10. But they've since moved on. They're using a lot of N690 and stuff in the Vanguard line now. So, okay, whatever. That's all good. Still like VG10. But like I said, pretty deep carry clip. You will have a little bit sticking out there, as I said. Nice chamfered off dual thumb stud, and it snaps out there pretty good with those thumb studs. Zoom out just a little bit for you. But when I saw this blade, I was like, that thing just looks like it would eat through some cardboard. It does. It absolutely does. Full flat grind on it, kind of that elongated drop point. Does have a nice ramp for your thumb when you're pushing it through that cardboard. Absolutely helps out. Now, choking up, I would call that an oversized sharpening choil and not really a finger choil. I probably wouldn't do a whole lot of choking up on it, but as you can see, there's plenty of handle for my hand, and I have a lot left over, so some of you with a little bit larger hands should be okay as well. You've got a pretty generous cutout there for your index finger as well, and like I said, everything is chamfered off very nicely. Do have some, I mean, minuscule sort of letterboxing going on. Not really. Not kind of, sort of, not really one of those type of issues. But really, really feels good in hand. We'll talk about the overall here in a minute. I just like that blade, and I just had a feeling that thing would go through cardboard. Like, pretty much like butter. And it does. It does. Alright. Let's see here. Give you a full view. And I'm going to have to go back even further. There we go. Alright, so what do we got overall? Overall, you're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, almost 8.5 inch knife. So you've got plenty plenty of cutting going on. We take it up against the PM2, and you can even see that it's a larger knife pretty much than the PM2. Quarter-ish, little less on the blade, and about that on the handle as well. Are we yeah, we're lined up pivot to pivot pretty good. So if we're bigger than the than the PM2, we're definitely going to be a lot bigger than the bug out. Sounds like somebody's delivering something to the house. Probably Amazon. Don't you just love this? Oh my goodness. Hang on. Sorry about that. Of course, you know, the one time I don't shut the door is when somebody delivers something to the house and the dog starts barking. But anyway, overall, oh, grip length. I forgot to give you your grip length. My bad. Pretty much 4 inches on your grip length. And like I said, you know, in that 3 3/4 inch palm there, I've got plenty left over. No issue there whatsoever. So we'll get a weight on it. It's a good hefty knife. It's not too heavy at all, but it's got a good weight for its size, I believe. 4.8 ounces. Nothing too terrible there. For an 8.5 inch knife, it's not bad at all. In the pocket, does have a little bit of a pop going in and out of the pocket. Now, like I always say, you know, on this one, it's a little bit different than if you're actually, you know, wearing the jeans and pushing it down in your pocket. I guess I should probably try that. See, much easier, much smoother. And it's even better when they're actually on you because you've got that little bit of resistance. But it slides right in there. Disappears pretty much for the most part. You do have a little bit sticking out there, but nothing too crazy, nothing too terrible. Just a little bit. But my overall, I'm really glad I picked this one out to check out. Like I said, I hadn't heard or seen a lot of it. I'm thinking it's a knife that's been out for a little while. I don't know exactly when it came out. I do think I may have picked up the last one in stock at Smoky Mountain, of course, because I just went back and looked, and now it says it's out of stock. So I'll double check and make sure that it either is or isn't. I'll get you guys a link to that so you can go check it out for yourself. Ergos are fantastic. And like I said, this ramp makes it really, really nice for pushing through cardboard. Absolutely. Feels wonderful in hand. That pocket clip is really done very well. It's not even remotely an issue as far as grip or hot spots or anything like that. Just feels really, really good in hand. The contouring gives you that little bit of, that little extra feel in hand as well. I mean, the action, it's a lockback, okay? It is what it is. We might be off to the clip side just a little bit, but bring it out here. I mean, it's solid, super, no issues whatsoever. And it does snap out pretty well on those thumb studs. I mean, you really don't have to give it any wrist, and it snaps right out there. It's got a nice thwack when it comes open, too. I like that. Pretty nice. Snaps out there. I'm really, really glad I got the opportunity to check this one out. I just kind of was going through. You know, that's what I do, guys. As I said earlier, you guys using those affiliate links, I take everything I get back and put it into a knife, whatever that amount, 50, 100, whatever, and I find a knife that fits that range, and that's what we get, and that's what I give away every month. This one just kind of fell right in to that, and I'm really glad it did. Had to do a little bit of searching. I usually try to look for new releases or exclusives or something like that, but there wasn't really any that just kind of, you know, fell in that right spot. So I was kind of hunting around, and when I saw this one, I was like, this is one I definitely want to check out a little bit more in depth. And as I said, I'm really glad I did, because it's a good little work knife. Did well at work as well on the ropes, you know, the 21 thread, 9 thread, 6 thread. Yeah, no issues there either. That full flat grind, it does pretty much slide through cardboard very, very nicely. And hence the name, the Slicer. I'd say it qualifies. Absolutely, 100%. Very, very well named. So, and also, like I said, guys, this is our August SMKW affiliation night. What does that mean? Well, it's getting given away to one of you guys. I'm not advertising it as a giveaway. When I say the words, this is an affiliation knife, that's your cue, guys. That is your clue. That's how, you put giveaway in the title. And for those of you that watch, constantly, consistently, there's so many of you. I just can't appreciate you guys doing that enough that I try to do these giveaways, for you guys. Because, well, I think that's only right. So, let me know down in the comments, what do you think? Do you have a slicer? If you do, tell me what you think of it. I was pleasantly, I shouldn't say surprised, because when I looked at it, it did exactly what I thought it would. And I was very, very glad. Very glad. So, totally appreciate you guys. As is always, guys, these giveaways, when I do knife giveaways, they're for U.S. addresses only. So, when I'm going to leave it open for a week or so, try to do it by the end of the month. I'll draw a winner. And if I get somebody that is international, well, we'll work something out. But, as always, I greatly, greatly appreciate each and every one of you. Really, a lot of you have been messaging me and stuff. I've been working a lot of hours. I canceled SKL this past weekend. And just because, guys, I just didn't have the right energy for you. I just didn't. And it wasn't fair to you, wasn't fair to me, because I want to be at my best as best as I can for you guys. And trust me, it was worth it. The extra rest was awesome. I still had to work all weekend, but that little bit of extra rest was fantastic. So, thank you guys so very much for your messages, and I just appreciate you very much. So, have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day, guys. As always, like, subscribe, leave me that comment. In this case, just might win you this Kizer slicer. Thanks so much, guys. Until next time, bye-bye.